Hello and welcome to Just Us Thinking. I'm your host, Michael.
And I'm your co-host, Rebecca.
And I'm your AV guy, Mikey.
And we have another video-sode here, right?
Yes, we do, and with some new equipment that we got.
We have a lot of new equipment.
Yeah, I think you went a little bit overboard, but hey.
Amazon Christmas was great this year.
Yep, Christmas in July.
So, yeah, we got... So, it's weird because now there's so much more. Now, I do another podcast with a buddy of mine, and his laptop sits on the computer, or sits on the desk.
Oh, okay.
But we've never had the laptop on our desk like this before.
We haven't. No, we haven't.
And then we've always had our sheet here.
Right.
But the camera is always like right in front of us.
Yeah, it's kind of weird not being right in our face anymore.
Yeah. I mean, it was literally, I could touch it. I could generally, you could reach out and it was right here, right where my fingers are. That's where it was. And I was like, yeah, that's kind of crazy. Now it's all the way up against the wall. It's like in the corner of the room.
Yeah.
It's completely out of the way there. And it's a bit different.
It is. It's going to take a little getting used to.
Yeah, it does. So, and I'm going to zoom out just so you. So this is the view. The view you're looking at right now is the view that we have.
Okay.
But I'm gonna zoom out. I'm gonna give a little behind the scenes look here. This is our studio. You can see where Mikey sits right there, right? So that's Mikey. So this is going to be our studio. I'm operating the camera all from this little remote here.
Very
You can
cool.
see the camera here. There's a camera over there. We've got monitors. You got our backdrop of what we have, and then of course this over here is right there is where the dogs lay. We have like all. I'm going to show it just because it's messy, but it's messy. Sorry, but that's all our new stuff. It's all wires, new equipment, all still boxed up with, the empty boxes laying on top. So it's going through there, and of course you have all my stuff here.
Okay.
So,
Pretty
and then
cool.
I'm going to go the other way here. Let me go this way.
Okay. There we go.
Yeah, there we go. That's what Mikey sees right there. So, yeah, it's pretty nice. So. And I can zoom right back into us because it's all I have preset angles that we use. So, yeah, pretty nice, isn't it?
It is pretty cool.
All right, so kind of behind the scenes look with some of the new stuff we have here. So, kind of nice. Gonna be interesting. So
yeah, definitely different.
You're like tongue tied with all this stuff, right?
I am. Yeah, speechless.
We run a podcast. That's not now. I'm still a firm believer. I think we're going to probably end up going to a full video format.
Yeah, we'll see about that.
I spent a lot of money on equipment. I need to use it.
I know.
I feel robbed if I don't.
You can use it for you and Chad.
Yeah, we can do that because we run tap. So
yeah,
that'll be good. So
Alrighty.
Now for our show, we're doing Rockin' the Sheets, aren't we?
We are. Yeah, we're gonna go over some of songs and hidden meetings and see what's going on here.
A lot of these songs that people know that don't know the real, I guess, deep meaning on what it means. I like these kind of songs. Today's music is more like WAP from Carly B. I don't like the in my face. I'm just going to say what I'm saying.
Right.
I like the double entendre. I like the little, I'm going to say this, but you know.
Say it in a creative way.
Correct.
Not just boom.
Right. Now, the first song that we're going to go over here is a little bit, this one is a big song. I mean, we hear this at weddings all the time, right? We do... I think I see little kids dancing to it, right?
I know, yeah.
Isn't it crazy?
I mean, when we were going over this, like, I was looking at some of the I cannot talk to the guys today. I'm sorry, guys. So yeah, we were going over the lyrics, and I was just like, it doesn't mean that. And then I'm like looking at these, I'm like, oh my God, it does. I'm like, do they really? And I'm thinking, do they really, like sing it all at weddings, or do they just kind of like mix it up to where the real lyrics aren't in there?
Well, I think the lyrics are in there. I just think that it's in Spanish, and most people up here do stupid things. You have the lyrics up, right?
I do here. Yep. So, of course, the Macarena. It's like we said, a wedding song. Everybody dances to it, but it's actually about a girl named Macarena who has a boyfriend, and his name is, I think this is probably like Spanish or Italian or something, but Tornino.
Yeah.
But that's his last name. So, but yeah, it actually talks about when he goes to sign up for the army that he sees her with two of his friends.
So Macarena is a slut.
She is.
And they play this at wedding songs, right?
Yeah.
What else does it say there?
Well, it just kind of repeats it that she has a boyfriend who's called Vittorino by his last name.
Right.
And then when he left to sign up for the army, he saw her with two of his friends.
And then the chorus is, now this is the chorus that everybody sings.
Yeah.
That is in Spanish. That no, give a little lovin' to your body.
Yeah. Because your body's made to give it joy and good things.
Wow.
Yeah.
Kids are dancing to this.
I do not
crazy?
remember those lyrics.
Yep. So, all right.
All right. So kind of to keep with our cheating theme,
Yeah.
we have It Wasn't Me by Shaggy.
Yes. Now, my daughter, I will tell you this right now. My daughter, she used to dance to this running around the house. She used to, I don't know, do all kinds of stuff there.
And I think every little kid probably does at some point.
They do, but she thought it was like he was banging on the counter. He was hitting like bang 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 on the door, baby. little other song there for you.
Yeah.
That's what she thought. So she would go around singing this. And I'm like, I don't think I like her singing this song. But when she'd walk by, she'd be like, she's like, it caught me banging on the counter, and she would like bang the wall. And I'm like, she doesn't know what banging means. She just doesn't. So
Yeah.
it's just kind of crazy there. So yeah.
All right.
He's a cheater.
Yeah.
Both of these are cheaters.
And what gets me is like he gave her the key to his house. Like,
I know,
come
you
on.
dumbass. Go to a hotel.
Right?
A little, how's your neighbor gonna come? Oh, hi, Miss Johnson. Oh, I thought he left you because he had another woman over here last night.
Yeah, like
I mean, nosy neighbors. Come on, everybody has a nosy. Look at our neighborhood.
I know, it's crazy.
You are just as bad as everybody else.
I know.
When shit goes on in the neighborhood, you and the neighbor across the street just got back and forth.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, did you see this? Did you see this? Neighbors are nosy.
And
if you're going to cheat, take that shit to a hotel.
Exactly. It's so funny because we used to have this neighbor that lived across from our bus stop, and she would like always like, you could see her in the mornings while we were waiting for the bus, and we're just like, she needs to stop spying on us.
Right.
And now I'm that neighbor.
Yep. It's come full circle.
Yep.
Now this next song, I have mixed feelings with this next song because
Me too.
I used to love it. And
Yeah.
then someone took this. She sold the song to the ASPCA.
Yes.
And now every time you're late night or you see those you'll see that ASPCA commercial come on with all the pitiful puppy dogs and the chain wrapped around and all like the horrible images that you could find for this crap.
Yep.
And then they play this song.
Yep. And you got to change the channel because you can't listen to or watch the whole commercial.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
City of Angels is a movie it was in. With,
really?
Yeah, they had this song in City of Angels with Nicolas Cage, where he was a angel that wanted to become human. Remember that?
Oh yeah, I do.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
So that was
Wow.
that was this song too. So it was Angel from Sarah McLachlan. Am I saying that right?
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm not even gonna try it today.
Yep. So now I think of that song and I think of these poor puppies.
Right.
But now I also know the real meaning to the song.
Yeah, I had never realized it was about drug use and heroin.
Yep.
I mean, that's just crazy.
Well, it kind of makes sense because there is a drug called angel dust.
Yeah.
So, it's just,
And there's a spot, one of the lyrics on the song is about a straight line,
yeah,
you know, and I'm like, whoa, like
someone's cutting lines.
yeah, I'm like, what?
That might be a little coke.
Like, I had no idea.
Not this kind. Crazy, isn't it?
It is, yeah. So I just like, wow.
Now I just sit there and I think, I don't know. Now I just have this like image of it ruined my childhood. Let me put it this way, because now I could think back and I'm like, oh, pound puppies, are they shooting up heroin in the back?
I hope not.
Paw Patrol, is that how they're able to keep up? You know, it's like
They get all their super strength.
oh yeah. All right, let's go start that fire. Or no, put out the fire. Put out the fire. Yeah. I mean, because I will tell you, now that you think about it, those dogs seem to have a lot of energy.
They do, yeah.
And they were always up. My cartoon dogs have been doing drugs this whole time.
Oh my gosh. Wow.
I think the creators were doing a little bit of it too. I don't know. It just
might have been.
now that song is completely ruined for me.
Yeah.
Because I mean, our dogs don't shoot up in the bathroom, do they?
I hope not. No.
I don't think so.
It was weird because, yeah, I remember like anytime that song would come on, when I had Beaches, I'd always like, Beaches, come here, love mama. And I can't do that with Sadie and Raven because they're too big for me to like just pick up.
Right. Crazy.
Yes,
I think the next song that we have on our list, Margaritaville.
Margaritaville.
I think Jimmy Buffett.
Yeah.
I think everybody kind of understands. I think people like the song. I don't think people realize that it's a slow decline into from a relationship.
Yeah, I was kind of surprised to learn that too. I mean, you kind of like, we all sing along with it at the bar.
Right.
But you never really, like, you don't have time to really sit there and analyze it,
Right.
And like, I looked at it, I was like, what?
Yeah.
I'm like, aw.
So and the way it goes is you can see where when the song starts off with, and it goes to something like, yeah, it's nobody's fault. It just happens. We grew apart. It's no big deal. And then as the song goes through, he comes to the realization that he was the problem.
Oh, wow.
And because he's like, at the end, it's like, I know, it was my own damn fault.
Yeah.
So it's just kind of the way just the way the lyrics go. I don't think people realize that was it. I will tell you another song that is not on our list that's along that same line. Mm-hmm. And everybody, I love the song too. I love it, but I hate that I know what it means.
Oh, which one?
The Pina Colada song.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Like, why wasn't that on our list?
I just thought of it. I was like, why the hell is that? So, and that song, and we'll cover it real quick. We can do whatever we want. This is our show.
That's true, yeah.
So it's the one they're laying in bed, and now it's like old school, so they had to like write in the kids. You didn't have like dating apps on your phone. You had to write to a newspaper, and then they would post it, and then you had to wait. There was no instant gratification there. So
you had to wait.
Booty calls were a lot longer back then. Shall I put it in the newspaper for the booty call? I don't know. The one, he's like, he reads an ad. Mm-hmm. And he's like, oh, this chick sounds pretty good. I'm gonna respond back to her, and he responds back, and then she answers. So they have this. He has this relationship with this. They both have this. They're married.
Okay.
They're married, and then at the end, oh, it's you, bitch. You were gonna cheat on me. No, that's not how that happens.
That's crazy.
They were trying to set up a hookup behind each other's back the entire time, and then only realized that it was them that they were trying to hook up with.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's going to be my response.
I know. I don't think I'd be too happy about that either. So yeah, that's
another
pretty
cheating
crazy.
song. There's a lot of music about cheating.
Yeah.
There's a lot of music about sex.
Yeah.
Watermelon Sugar High.
Yeah, Watermelon Sugar. That's another one of those songs. And I know this is, but it's one of those things where you don't have time to like really think about it.
Right.
And then you're like, oh, okay, oops.
Right. And here's the thing. when you see like little kids singing these songs and you're like, they don't know what that means.
Yeah.
You're like,
oh, stop.
yeah. I you know what? I chuckle now. I don't care.
Yeah.
My daughter did it. I can see other people doing it. It's just kind of the way it goes. But Water, Sugar, and High, I think one of the lyrics or something, breathe me in, breathe me out.
Yeah. So that's more like motorboating really than sex, I guess, probably, right?
Did you really say that?
Yeah.
But well, sugar is sex. Sugar is sex.
Oh, okay.
But watermelons, I mean, apparently she had some big ones. So yeah.
Okay.
Oh crap! Pontoon. Motorboating.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, come on. See, we're just coming up with more as it goes on.
Yeah. I mean, we forgot even Whiskey Lullaby. That one's like
Oh.
super dark.
Yeah. Put a gun to my head and pull
Yeah.
the trigger.
But that's one of those, like, you always sing along with it, and you're
Yeah.
like, oh, man, this is dark.
Yeah. It gets there. It gets there really quick. So
Yeah.
the next one.
Okay.
This one was different, wasn't it?
Yeah, and I didn't, like, at first, I didn't recognize the song, but then we were kind of going through it a little bit more, and I was like, oh,
Right.
yeah, I do recognize that one. And
Yeah.
I'm like, I didn't hear those lyrics.
Yep. So the next one was Goo Goo Dolls and Slide.
Okay.
Love the song. You didn't even realize that you knew the song until it was there, right?
Right, yeah.
So this one gets kind of dark as well. And I've got the lyrics for this one here too.
Okay.
Can you zoom those up a little bit for me?
Yeah.
We're going to zoom in a little bit. All right. So this is the lyrics now this is about an unplanned pregnancy. And so you hear it. Don't you love the life you killed? The priest is on the phone. Your father hit the wall. Your ma disowned you. Don't you suppose you'll ever know what it means to be a man? If something I can't change, I'll live around it. Can you imagine?
Wow.
That is just so they're talking about like they're discussing options of, do we keep the baby? Do we get an abortion? What do we do? Right. And then now later on it says, do you want to get married? So I think that it's a whole contemplation of a unplanned pregnancy and what do we do? So there's a lot there. So, all right.
Wow. Yeah, I never realized it was that deep.
Yeah. Music is a lot deeper when you really start to look into it.
Yeah.
If you just trying to surface scan it and say, I'm just listening to the beat, I just like the melody. And there's a lot of these songs that have this upbeat melody, and you're like, whoa.
Yeah.
What the hell are you
and
doing?
I'm one of those people where, I just kind of surface it, and I'm like, I don't really like analyze it as much as some other people do. So yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, it does get crazy. So now I think the next one, everybody knows what it is, right?
Oh yeah. Everybody knows this one by TLC.
Yep.
Waterfalls.
Now, if you watch the video, there's a lot of people that I remember when this song came out.
Mm-hmm.
And when you listen to it, it's don't go chasing waterfalls, all this.
Yeah.
And then you watch the music video and then you're like, whoa.
Yeah.
A lot of times just watching the video gives you a whole different perspective for the song as well.
Yeah. And there's, the lyrics about like, the mother can't help the kid and, little Precious not being able to do her thing. So yeah, it's
all about, I think it's about murder, drugs, sex, being just being promiscuous. Is that the right word?
I think so. Yeah.
Just kind of, I want to say that there's a lot of people living there's a reason that Tinder and Grindr do so well.
Unfortunately, yeah, that's crazy.
Now, the next song was one of my favorites. I used to know this word by word.
Okay.
Every word I knew this one by heart. I love it. I grew up around L.A. area. I've walked L.A. I will be honest, the first couple times I heard it, I'm like, this guy really loves the city he lives in.
Yeah.
I mean, this is a hometown song, right? No.
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 Drug use.
Oh, yeah.
All
I can
about
see
drug
that.
use.
Yeah.
And it's from the Red Hot Chili Peppers, so it doesn't surprise me.
Yeah. It's like,
They might have been on drugs when they wrote it.
they probably were. And which song is it? It's Under the Bridge.
Under the Bridge.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Under the, it's one of their biggest hits.
Okay.
And then you can't get. There's a lot like one of their other songs, Californication.
Oh, yeah.
Fornicating.
Yeah.
Sex. So, I mean, there's a lot of that stuff that happens. So,
Okay.
kind of cool. Kind of the way it goes.
Yeah.
So,
wow.
No,
This one, too, kind of like caught me off guard because I was like, what? And I'm
Yeah.
like,
it did.
it did. Yeah.
So,
Again, I kind of skim the lyrics. I don't analyze.
so to be truthful for this next one that we're going to go over, the words in the actual song were replaced
Oh,
to
okay.
nonsense words because he couldn't use the original words. It was too controversial at the time.
Oh, okay.
So,
That's kind of interesting.
yeah. So, it's from Little Richard.
Okay.
It's called Tutti Frutti. Okay. Now that you know what it's about, does a name
A little
make
bit.
sense?
Yeah, it does.
So Tutti Frutti is about anal sex.
Ugh. Okay.
Right? Ew. It is. It's about anal sex.
Okay.
So now, and I want to say it was like originally it was supposed to be Tutti Frutti something booty,
Oh, okay.
and then or sweet booty or something
Yeah.
like that. So it was, but now that you know what it, now when we get back and we see and we can analyze it, we're like, yeah, that song, yeah, and then Tutti Frutti, and then it was Little Richard.
Oh, yeah.
What do you know? That's a euphemism as well, right?
It is?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
What's a nickname for a Richard?
A dick.
Yep.
Okay.
Little Dick.
Okay.
There you go.
That makes sense.
Yep.
Okay.
All right. The next one, I'm going to have you on this one. You like this one, right?
All right. Yep. So this one is pretty popular too. So we're going to kind of switch it up a little bit to like the stalking perspective. Every Breath You Take by The Police.
Yep. I mean, the song is great, but
Yeah.
it just sounds like a stalker,
It
right?
is a stalker. Yeah. So.
Okay.
Yeah. And then, so Blondie did one from like the stalker's perspective.
Oh, yeah.
She did One Way or Another. Like,
That's from a stalker's perspective.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
it's like,
So, I mean, Jiminy Christmas.
right?
So every breath you take from the police, and I mean, do you remember any of the words?
Not right offhand, no. But I mean, I can.
Every breath you take, every word you say, everything you do, I'll be watching you. Now I can make it creepy, but when he sounds, he's like, oh, how sweet,
Yeah.
he's paying attention to me. No, bitch, he's gonna cut you and gut you. Right?
Wow, way to take it really like dark there.
You know who took it dark? You know that. So now we're on the stalkers, right?
Yeah.
And Blondie is like, that's from a stalker's perspective. It's one way or another. I'm gonna find you. I'm gonna.
Yeah.
You hear it now?
Oh gosh,
Do you-
yeah.
Now you hear
I'm gonna
it.
get you.
Yeah,
One way or another.
that's a stalker. They're gonna kill you. It's called murder. You know who else did it?
Who?
You know. Did you see it? Animals.
Animals?
Yep. Have you heard? That's Maroon 5. Animals.
Oh, yeah.
He's taking pictures when she's sleeping in the video.
Oh, yeah, the creepy one.
And like just yeah, he is
Yeah.
he is creepy as hell in it, right? The next one.
Oh,
this
okay.
this next one I really like too. I really do.
I used to love this song too.
Did you?
Yeah.
Okay. I still do. I still love this song.
Yeah.
It's really good. I'm gonna throw it to you because you have all this. So
Okay.
go for it.
So this one is by Bonnie Tyler, And I think we all know it as Total Eclipse of the Heart.
Total, yeah. And it's a great song. What's it about?
And I don't know, like, you kind of threw me off on this one. It's a vampire love song.
It is. It's a vampire love song. So, and
I don't know how you really got that, but I mean,
she said it. So she's actually said it.
Oh, she did?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's wide known. And you have a video up, so we're going to go.
I do.
Go and make that full screen for us.
Okay, let's see.
There. This is toward the end of the song. So it's and you see it. Turn around, bright eyes. Okay, and his eyes are glowing. That right there is a vampire. Okay, they're not all sparkly like they do in Twilight. Just their eyes fucking sparkle.
Just
apparently in this. Apparently in a in vampire world, when you're doing vampire love shit, then it has to be something has to sparkle on them. Okay. I'm sure when a vampire porno comes out, their dick's going to be sparkling. I don't know what's going on.
Oh, wow.
But, like, even when I go to different, like, scenes in this, look at that. I mean, when do vampires come out?
At night.
Yeah.
Oh.
And, I mean, look this scene right here. Look how creepy that is, right?
That is. Wow.
I mean, it almost looks like a cult video. Look at this.
It
Look
is.
at this. Oh. And then they're, like, dancing, and then they're, like, look at this.
Yeah, they had some really weird dancing in this song.
Now, I will tell you, if you're into a lot of cool shit,
okay,
and I'm gonna close this one off here just so we have it now.
Okay.
If you like there's a literal if you go into YouTube and you go literal versions of songs. Total Eclipse of the Heart is one of the literal songs.
Okay.
They basically take out the lyrics. They play the video.
Yeah.
And they actually make a song about what's actually happening on screen.
Yeah, I've seen
and
some
it's
of
hilarious.
Those.
It's great.
Those are hilarious.
Yep. Now the next one on our list is kind of obvious too.
Okay.
Because it's and we had to cover Queen.
We did. That's one of Mikey's favorites.
Yep. Bohemian. You're gonna have to say the word.
Bohemian Rhapsody.
I don't know. I was tongue tied. I don't know what the heck I was doing.
I'm all tongue tied today, so
Yeah.
I don't blame you.
So
It's
what's
all
this?
good.
You know what this song is about, right?
It's about murder, murder, murder.
Yep. Murder, murder, murder. And he. Here's the thing. I'm telling you right now, Queen. Your lawyer should have told you not to do this song.
Right?
Your lawyer should have said you never admit to it. Yeah, Mama, I just killed a man. I put a gun into his.
Yeah.
Come on, don't. You just confessed.
Right. I'm glad they don't take that as a real confession.
I know. I mean, at least as a juror, you get a good music video as you're convicting the guy.
Right?
I mean, geez.
Wow.
And then, we have one last one.
One more. Yeah.
This is now this one I might bring Mikey in. So
Okay.
let's kick Mikey over here on here. Mikey, you're taking French.
Yeah.
Yep. We're gonna check this out. So it's Cutting Crew. I just died in your arms tonight. Okay.
Okay.
So
Was this the one that was all in French?
no. This has a French background to it.
Oh, okay.
So it's have you not heard the song?
I don't think.
Whoa, I just died in your arms tonight.
If
It
you
must
haven't,
have been something you said.
Oh, yeah, I've heard that one.
okay.
Right.
Yeah.
I was gonna
Okay.
say, if you haven't heard this,
Sorry, you made me sing.
I did.
You
Hey,
did.
it's
I think
better
you
than
did that
me.
on purpose.
It's better than me trying to sing at this point.
That's probably true. So to die,
Okay.
it's taken in a French context.
Okay.
To die is to. There's a French way of saying it, and I don't know the French way of saying it. It's to orgasm. So
Okay.
I just died in your arms is we just had sex and I just came.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
It's a polite way of saying, "Ooh, hey, bebe, I have just come into you."
oh,
So it's yeah. So Mikey,
Okay.
you're taking French. Die is what? Do you know it? You could look it up while you're here.
Okay.
we have not said the word die
To-
in there.
Die in French.
So I do not know it.
You don't know it?
No, we have not talked about dying in there.
Okay. Try and pull up the
Yeah, I'm interested here.
yeah, it's kind of interesting. Died in your arms, meaning. There should be like a meaning down there.
You know,
Yep.
I always thought this song was like,
Yeah, pull that up. Here, you know what? We're going to do this a little different. Let's kick
Okay.
over to Rebecca here, and we're going to... All right, there she is, and then to her... So this is what he said, song facts. This is what he actually said.
Okay.
It's actually is a song written about his girlfriend.
Oh, wow.
And then hence the lyrics, I should have walked away.
Oh, yeah.
Oh wow! So yeah, there's if you want to go down this crazy rabbit hole, you can. But it was kind of a euphemism of doing that. So all right, let's kill the picture in picture,
All
and
right.
we'll go back over to us here. So yeah, what do you think?
Pretty interesting. Kind of crazy.
A lot of shit, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's kind of crazy. A lot of fun, crazy stuff, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Wow.
So I don't know. Hopefully you guys like our new camera system. Hopefully you like our. We're gonna try and do a lot more. We're now we can do research on the fly.
Yeah.
Rebecca likes to fact check me as we go.
I
So
do.
how many times have you like? So and here's this. We're in a studio. So when especially when our main show.
Yeah.
Since the cameras are going, we have to watch where our hand placement is. So, but we have a couple, like this is hold. So if Rebecca does hold to Mikey, and I see it all the time. So we're just doing our audio portion,
Right.
and I say something, and Rebecca does this, and that tells Mikey to stop the recording. Because she's going to look up what I just said, and she fact checks me.
I do.
You do, don't you?
Yep.
And then
It's fun.
now, and I want it on record. How many times have I been wrong?
There's been a few times.
Very few, haven't I?
Yeah, there's been a few.
And it wasn't that I was wrong. It is you, like the Celebrity Apprentice one, right?
Yeah.
I wasn't technically wrong, but you had to find that technical. Well, it wasn't the apprentice. It was a Celebrity Apprentice.
Yeah.
So you catch me on little technicalities all the time.
Well, I've got to.
It's the only way you get me, isn't it?
Well,
Yep.
sometimes, yeah.
See?
Yeah.
See? So yeah, now you got a little kind of a behind the look scene and kind of what we do and what we have and we're human, so we make mistakes. You'll see stuff. I mean,
Yeah.
it's
I get all tongue tied. I can't help it.
sometimes it happens.
Yeah.
I mean, it does happen, but I think I hopefully once we get the new podcast studio, man, I hope it's going to be good. Lighting should be different. It's going to be a whole nother animal, isn't it?
Yeah. It'll be a nice change.
Yep.
So yeah.
We got the sub panel put in finally from the electrician.
Yeah.
Oh, that was a lot, and that was the biggest part of it.
Yeah,
So,
that was fun.
all right. Well, if you like what we do, like what we say, you like our videos, like our formats, you can subscribe on Facebook, Instagram. We're on X.
Yep. And then, of course, you can listen to us on iHeartRadio, Spotify, Apple, Samsung, and YouTube Music.
And then, of course, our videos and our other episodes are all on YouTube. We are on Rumble, and then we do post on TikTok as well.
Yep. So we're everywhere.
Yep. So,
Yep.
I don't know. I think that's pretty good. So,
I thought it was a pretty good show, too. So,
all right. I think that's that a wrap. Is that where it's going to be?
All right. Rock on, everybody.
Rock on, everybody.